This ranking is based on the Play Score, a standard rating that averages gamer reviews and critic reviews. Opening at number 10 for the top PS Vita visual novels is Amnesia Memories. Visual novels have come a long way. From solving mysteries, apprehending criminals, and operating under the court of law, the Amnesia series has something different layered in its narrative. It's an otome game. Basically, otome is a genre where you act as a female lead, romanticizing different boys in its core story. Follow a girl as she tries to recover her lost memory by interacting with card-based roots of the male archetypes. It's a complicated choice once you get to know each of them. The story progresses whether what kind of guy you choose, and its multiple endings will add replayability to the story. Aside from its visual novel experiences, play various minigames to ease the tension from its over-the-top relationship formulas. Find which route you think is best and find out the truth behind your amnesia. It has a play score of 7.14. Number 9 is Psycho Pass, Mandatory Happiness. This visual novel game is directly inspired from its source material with the same name. Step into a dystopian world where a governing body puts into power a censor program that scans a person's credibility in terms of crime, mentality, and personality. It's called the Psycho Pass. Mandatory Happiness takes place during the first 12 episodes of the anime. Although it's loosely related to the anime's main story, it runs parallel with it. Control two characters, an inspector recovering the memories of her forgotten past, and an enforcer trying to find her missing wife. Together, they survive a dark future controlled by a rogue AI, manipulating behind the scenes. Like most visual novel games, progress through the story by listening to the game's narrative and make meaningful decisions. It has a play score of 7.36. Number 8 is Hatoful Boyfriend. Okay, now this is where the weird stuff happens. Devolver Digital's published game offers a unique take on the otome genre. Be the first human to enroll in a prestigious university filled with pigeons. Yes, you heard that right. Take your time. Choose from a wide variety of beautiful male pigeons and roam around the halls with your avian love stories. As stated by the game's creator, Hato Moa, no birds were hurt in the making of this game. There's absolutely so many things to do in this game. Feeling bored because your pigeon date is a snooze fest? Find another one. Scour through the school halls and join clubs to meet various pigeons. Who knows? They might win your heart with their foul sense of nature. I mean, come on. What kind of game lets you date species of the avian variety? Bird is the word, and this game has a play score of 7.95. Number 7 is Zero Escape, Virtue's Last Reward. Axis Games' next entry to their Zero Escape series is a product of their success after its previous game, 999. Virtue's Last Reward takes you to the shoes of Sigma as he gets abducted and thrown out into a mysterious room with 8 other people. Together, they are tasked to play the Nonary games. What the game is all about remains a mystery to the victims. Virtue's Last Reward offers 2 different game segments: Escape the Room and Visual Novel. Escape the Room is a series of cleverly built puzzles for the player to solve. Some can be very elaborate, some can be very easy. Visual novels, however, are a narrative-driven sequence that opens new dimensions to the story. Players make choices to grasp the truth and obtain among the 24 different endings. It's one of the best visual novel games on the market, and it has a play score of 8.18. Number 6 is Steins Gate. 5PB, a Nitropolis visual novel adventure, takes you to a captivating journey of friendship, mystery, science, and emotional gravity. Awarded for being the most immersive visual novel story during its time, Steins Gate continues to wow fans with its linear story and memorable characters. It also has an anime with the same name. With the existence of time travel, follow a group of tech-savvy students as they change the past via technological mediums such as emails. Eventually, they get caught up in a spiral of conspiracies from the government. With the use of the game's cell phone, interact to ignore or accept calls from people. The game is all about reading, obviously. What you do is all up to you. For a game about choices, there's no doubt it has multiple endings. Find out which path are you taking and enjoy 40 to 50 hours of game time. This game has a play score of 8.23. Number 5 is Norn 9, Var Commons. Another otome game. Follow a child prodigy named Sarada Suzuhara as he blacks out and awakens into an unfamiliar ship with 12 passengers. 3 girls and 9 boys. Dive into the story and get drawn into its narrative experience in 3 different perspectives, from each of the 3 girls to find the secret hidden beneath the place's interior. Also from Axis Games, find your own roots and pick the best guy to find your future with. Sounds cheesy, but isn't that what otome games are for? Use the game's feature called iCatch to find out the affection levels of each person you choose. So many features are found in the game, including 8-bit versions of your favorite characters, music selection, gallery viewing, and so much more. This has a play score of 8.30. Number 4 is Danganronpa, Trigger Happy Havoc. Spike Chunsoft's very own version of high school shenanigans oozes with style and mystery. Follow Makoto as he and his friends get accepted into a prestigious university called Hope's Peak Academy. Little did they know that they're in for a murder slaughterhouse orchestrated by a talking bear. Think of it as an anime version of Battle Royale, but anime. The game is divided into two types: daily life and class trials. Daily life deals with roaming around the school halls and interacting with friends. However, the real fun begins as you progress the story with Deadly Life. This sequence enables you to investigate crime scenes, which in turn would lead to its class trials. These trials are the main story points of the game. Find out the true culprit by making important decisions. It's a game-altering sequence and it's up to your hands. The game is critically acclaimed, praised by its story and characters. It has a play score of 8.36. Number 3 is Code: Realized Guardian of Rebirth. An otome visual novel game, follow the life of Acardia as she lives a solitary life due to her ability to melt anyone she touches. This poisonous curse caused her to hide from society. Branded as a monster from neighboring villages, she encounters a man named Arsène Lupin, a gentleman thief. Together, they embark on an adventure to find her missing father and find the truth about her poisonous touch. Just like any other otome game, players choose from a group of fine lads in their quest to cure her of her mysterious illness. Gameplay revolves around making choices, listening to their stories, and picking the right guy. The story is determined by your choice and of course, the game's ending. It has a play score of 8.38. Number 2 is Steins Gate Zero. Following the events after the first game, this world-renowned visual novel adventure opens new doors to its universe. This time, follow the story of different character perspectives. Step into the shoes of Okabe, a university student, Amane, the time traveler, and Hyajo, the neuroscientist. Together, they develop the main story in interconnected scenarios. During the first part of the game, it's directly split into two major choices. This leads to the game's many endings. It's also determined by whether or not the player answers the calls through the character's cell phone. The game is not stressful, but is emotionally deep. It talks about mature themes such as trauma and artificial intelligence. It was highly praised for its story and characters, making it the best Steins Gate game to date. It has a play score of 8.60. And the best PlayStation Vita visual novel is none other than Danganronpa 2, Goodbye Despair. The deadly games continue in Spike Chunsoft's sequel to the popular Danganronpa series. Lured by your cute teacher in a mysterious school trip, step into Hope's Peak Academy and witness the end of your life. The talking bear returns and the rules remain the same. Kill one of your peers so you can leave the island, provided if you don't get caught. The gameplay is similar to the previous game. It's still a mix of two modes, daily life and class trials. Daily life still revolves around talking to friends and getting to know each of the unique characters. During its course, investigate clues as your daily life turns into deadly life. But just like every Danganronpa game, the class trials are its main selling point. Find the true culprit by showing your evidence to the table and demolish their loopholes by argumentative and logical approach. Just like Phoenix Wright, prove their guilt by outsmarting them and do it with style. Danganronpa 2 has a play score of 8.71.